ATM card is made from the bones of the dead. And my PIN number is inscribed on the Great Pyramid.
1261.
And if you want to know my name, just read it off the sole of your shoe. It's written in the shit of the dogs.
Right there for you.
My mother was pregnant for 13 years. She gave birth to a prescription, but I'm ascending to heaven now. In a chariot pulled by sacred
700 sacred cows.
while you wait in agony for the midget porn Netflix and to kill the mailman just for your food. To kill the mailman for your food.
Did I ever tell you about that one time I ate long pig?
I'm communicating with the trees. They said we were supposed to be gone in the 1770s. But you know, they approved our stay of execution in exchange for the more tasty pollution. But now that they've had all that they can eat, it's time for us to beat a hasty retreat. Oh yeah, to beat a hasty retreat.
Let's get going.
So hasty.
Dude, I played guitar till I bled.
Suicide Queens got me through the third grade. And then I ate the lawyers and alley rats. Delayed reactions of the evolution pissing on my face. I may be the last tasty specimen of a once proud race. Oh, I was so good.
What race you want? Beauty's my barbecue sauce.
But I know the secret of the flavor crystals, and I know the secret of the dream. So even if I die in this form, I'll plug the dimensional drain. We build cathedrals of the true light. 20 feet underwater.
We're like
car start. I ate the previous universe and shit this one out as an afterthought.
I ate a pelican in mid-flight. I goaded stewardesses to fight. Then they took off their support hose and we rocked all night. We rocked all night!
I tried to buzz the last time I was alive. I tried to live inside a beehive. I flew at 20 miles an hour, but my honey was sour. I tried to live, I tried to die. I tried to make the president cry. I tried to live my life as a taxpayer, but it just didn't fly. They held me down with baling wire and duct tape. I tried to flee, I tried to escape. I went to the 3rd grade and did not pass. They threw me out on my ass.
I lived as a tooth, I lived as a cavity. Waged a lifelong war against gravity. And though I fought honorably, I lost. I lost!
I tried to scream, I tried to sigh until the pilots dared me to die. But I took that dare and now I fly without airports, planes, or sky. I tried to go up in a cloud of smoke. I tried to burn, but I started to choke. I lived in a rain cloud for 3 days. 3 electrical days.
I lived as a thought on a lizard's mind, way down in the darkness of a silver mine. I saw in colors, but was legally blind. Legally blind.
I know things that'll make your head spin. I took pills that'll make your car start. I ain't a carburetor. Oh no, I ain't a carburetor.
Gotta go!
I tried to scream, I tried to sigh until the pilots dared me to die. But I took that dare and now I fly without airports, planes, or sky.
Sex with David Bowie is all that ever mattered. Sex with David Bowie is all that ever mattered. You can get it when he's old. You can get it when he's shattered. You can book 15 minutes alone with him when he's 77 years old in an old folks' home.
Brush my hair like in my dreams. Oh my god, I totally do.
Sex with David Bowie is at the core of all religions. You can't go to heaven if you don't do it with him.
It's David Bowie. I totally fucking do it.
Due to time constraints, he'll only screw 100,000, bringing his lifetime total to 1.7 million. The doctor said at his brisk pace he'd eventually go blind. But so far he's screwed more than Warren Beatty, Jack Nicholson, and Wilt Chamberlain combined.
I totally do.
We are united by need and abandoned by greed. We conquer by degrees, smuggling weapons and blocks of government cheese. You know the home team always wins a guerrilla war. Some die in the mud, some end up slaves, but some only get their muscles sore. I gave up my favorite affliction, hang myself till just before I die. Now I'm moving on to plastic baggies, handcuffs and hot apple pie. The only reason I bring this up is so you can pin me the flies. You know they dwell in a plagiarized hell and they're only surprised when they cry. My name is is Guitar AK. That's my role in this play, but I'm not playing today. I'm living my life as a public display to prove that embracing the paradox will make you go insane. So grab a beer, admit you're queer, and relieve your existential pain.
I gave up my destructive vices, cause all self-loathing is a lie. Except excessive masturbation and videotaping the Price is Right. In a sense we were misled, then again we sucked this world dry. Now we live on toilet water and the buffaloes roam in the sky.
I didn't get scared until the surgeon came into the OR on a skateboard. He was wearing Dockers and a mohawk. You won't feel a thing's what he said. While I was out, I tripped and fought in the Spanish Civil War.
I gave up my favorite affliction, making kindergartners cry. Now I'm moving on to marijuana, black suits and extra white ties. I gave up my destructive vices, cause all self-loathing is a lie. Now your stews won't serve me coffee and the pilot's damned me to die.
I am depending on the chemical miracle to save me from myself.
To save me from myself.
I tend to blame it on the world outside, and they say that kind of thinking tends to get a man ostracized. I daydream of a better world where women make the choices and the men respect their voices. As the linear logic lunacy lingers with the lesbian and linguist speaking volumes with their fingers, and the Latin lovers leave us with a legacy of lascivious behavior. Oh, Roosevelt built bridges from one small town to another, and Martin tried to shock us into treating you as brothers, and MTV brainwashed us into thinking that Madonna is our savior.
That's what the doctor says.
So accepting of the chemical miracle. That's what the doctor says.
That's what the doctor
He
says.
spent his semesters drinking rum and coke and hooters, and at late night makeup sessions with the architecture students. Now we've nothing more than just another naive pharmaceutical believer. As the linear logic lunacy lingers, and the lesbian and linguist speaking volumes with their fingers, and the Latin lovers leave us with a legacy of lascivious behavior. Oh, Roosevelt built bridges from one small town to another, and Martin tried to shock you into treating us as brothers, and MTV brainwashed us into thinking that Madonna is our savior. Oh, Madonna, 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 marijuana. Madonna, 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 marijuana. Madonna, 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 marijuana. Madonna, 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 marijuana. He sees a little excerpt of the chemical peak victims smoking up the oxygen tents the doctors put them in, and Cletus said that women are only good for fucking, so he went head over heels for a Not for a second did I believe him. Burying the hatchet and picking up the saw, cutting off pieces of the burned victim's raincoat, and clean the siphon gas till his mouth was sore from sucking, and death remains as the one true vice, he said, staring at what's left of his arms and his head. And Cletus said, the cars offer crashing, so take out an axe and chop up all the trees and act just like you did back in the 1970s when Cletus said that women are only good for fucking. And though I was not but a babe in the woods at the time, not for a second did I believe him.
This song is about plasma. It's a dancing song. Dancing to an expansible universe. Dance until collapse. Except there is no collapse. Just plasma and fractals and abstractions. We're born of propaganda and distraction. The Big Bang is boring. Dead universe boring. Blank, 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 yeah. I see where we are going. You know, when we were playing poker, I would see exactly just what we were showing. Crash at nipples and heels on cripples. Changing on the fields and surf the ripples. You know, God really fucked up. Man, I should have had 12 nipples. You know, just to give enough milk to kill all African protein requirements.
Megatron, I'm here to bum you out. I am 100 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out. I am 200 feet tall. No! Stop drinking! Be serious!
You're just
if
a wet blanket that'll never
very
dry.
hard, maybe someday you'll be reviewed by my personal hero, Jackson Griffin. The whole world hates me and rightfully so, but they're all horribly wrong. The whole world hates me and rightfully so, that's why they wrote this song. I believe a man only lives once, that's why the cap on my head says nuts. Chewing pooches and jumping sharks, eating ginger kids in public parks. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 300 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 400 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 500 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 600 feet tall.
I am not.
No! Come on, you guys drink too much! You know, if you work really, really hard, maybe someday you'll be reviewed by my personal hero, Gumbo Smith! My parents were cousins in the state of Maine, that's why I've got only half a brain. A wad of astroturf in my cheek, spent 28 days on Tussock Peak. If only I could have my way, the world would cry for me all day. The high-paid shrink says,
Look on the bright
as they shut up and prescribe more nitrous oxide. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 700 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 800 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 900 feet tall. I am Megatron, I'm here to bum you out, I am 1,000 feet tall. What's wrong with you people? Do you even practice by yourself? Did you even listen to that demo I sent you? Don't you like me? Oh no, you really don't like me, do you? Well, you're just a bunch of hypocrites. I mean, some of you eat, some of you sleep around, and you're all going to hell. You're afraid of hell, right?
I am Negatron.
Hey, Negatron, telephone.
Who is it?
It's Ted.
I live in the future, so I've already seen you die. And it's grisly, and I try to intervene. But every time I change the past, I turn around, your ass is grass. Nothing I can do will save you. You're gonna die in bloody, dirty ways. That's all I have to say. I hope that it's okay. Your mama said you're the walking dead, but at least you didn't turn out gay. I live in the future and I'm telling you you're doomed. You might as well lock yourself up in the back bedroom and seal the windows with duct tape and slaughter your cats for food. To avoid the nastiest radiation, you should sleep in the nude.
All she wants is tender caressings in a hammock. Caressings of gravity's neutral love. Caressings of gravity's neutral love. Absorbed in a blue span of her own invention. Absorbed in her own invention.
Hey, who's that at the door? Why, that's Quality Jones. Oh, I got to get to know that guy.
Sinking in a hole of ten horrors. All she wants is tender caressings in a casket. All she wants is razors, cigarettes and lasers.
Ascending the pop charts in Belgium, everyone loves Quality Jones. He's got a falsetto voice and pants full of dirty socks.
All she wants is razors, caressings of gravity's neutral love.
Caressings of gravity's neutral love. Caressings of gravity's neutral love. Caressings of gravity.
Everyone goes through times in their lives, at least once in their lives, when they're thoroughly sure they are a clone.
A clone.
Looking like prefab, spouting the same gab, melting off excess flat with gadgets ordered over the phone.
The phone.
Waiting for chaos, we wallow in order. We speak fluent Spanish, but we will not cross the border.
I won't cross the drug game picket line.
But one ray of hope lights the moonless sky, backed by eternal seamsters.
The pilots dared me to die!
Here we go.
When you get on the floor with Quality Jones, you know you're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. No. When you get on the floor with Quality Jones, you know you're never alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. No.
Everyone marries 5 or 6 times, just trying to find a halfway decent fuck that they can own.
A clone.
Looking like earthquake, bait on the first date. She hates who you hate, she's your perfect mate, down to the bone.
29 insidious attributes.
And after she takes you for all your possessions, put the needle to the record and weep your confessions.
Quality Jones was weaned on Clorox bleach.
And fed to the hungry badgers.
When you get on the floor with Quality Jones, you know you're
I've got things ingrained in my being right down to the core. You can find my inner workings at any convenience store. I'm replaceable by robots if you wish. Otherwise I'll keep on feeding your cats to the fish. In a normal place and time I'd be your domestic aid. In this freakish, awful place you seem too much afraid to use me in any other mechanism than a defensive droid. Good thing I have natural weapons with which I am deployed. But the secret I won't tell you is that I won't fire on my own kind.
We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. Our elders warn us that we're going to burn, but we say, after all these years, you mean to say you never learned that you're the master of your destiny, the center of your realm? No wonder they hate life so much and seem so underwhelmed. I guess that's what you get for having blind faith in authority, never standing out and always siding with majority. Authority, majority, authority, majority, authority, majority, authority, majority. We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. What is Demon Pop, one might ask, and I think the explanation is the Reverend's task.
Demon Pop is 10-year-old boys gluing beards to their faces so they can buy malt liquor for their drunken fathers.
God requires that you copulate before you turn age 40 or it's much too late.
He wants us humans to populate the Canadian Northwest. It'll be great.
We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. We play Demon Pop, cause we can't, we won't, and we choose not to stop. We're kind of tired of hip-hop and could never float a rap, although you have a point if you say,
what the fuck's this crap?
We don't scratch like DJs or play well enough to rock, but we can beat you with a roll of nickels tucked inside a tube sock. We play Demon Pop, cause we're bored of outlaw country and we paid off the cops. We play Demon Pop, cause Casey Kasem likes us and we're top of the pops.
Shiggity yeah, home skillet!
I was raised to remember lessons like you, but now I clean toilet sinks and cisterns at pools. I may come from a rich white family, but my nanny was a Ukrainian whore. You have never left enough
just like children.
Gonna build a time machine. Gonna go back to kill James Dean. Just one thing that I gotta do. Gotta kill a rebel without a clue. This here is gonna change everything. 'Cause I'm gonna build a time machine. Gonna go back to kill James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Burning grizzly bears for fuel. Torturing grizzly bears just to be cruel. Sky of white, seal meat of green. This song might as well be kerosene. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna go back in time to kill James Dean. Just one thing that I gotta do. Gotta kill a rebel without a clue. I'm gonna become James Dean's grandpa. I'm gonna whip out a shiv and impregnate his mom. Gonna build a time machine. Going back in time to kill James Dean. Going back in time to kill James Dean. Yeah, gonna kill him dead, motherfucker.
James Dean, James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna go back in time to become James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Build a time machine. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna back in time to kill James Dean. James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Ow!
Hey, you can't do a song about James Dean.
Why not?
Because some other band already did.
What band?
You know, that band from the 70s. That band that sucks.
James Dean, James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna go back in time to become James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Build a time machine. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna back in time to kill James Dean. James Dean. Gonna build a time machine. Gonna kill James Dean. Gonna kill James Dean. Time machine. Kill James Dean. Ow!
You bet your ass I was there. While your daddy was wiping his own butt and arm. I looked you straight in the eye. And I saw death. Ow, the priest! He tried to tell me I was so special. In the eyes of the Lord. He filled my holes with the essence of the living light. Oh, it took me 27 days just to rid myself
reveal the secret of undying shame. I was drop-fed to the glory hole of my personal confessional prison.
Stains on the trial of the Lord. Oh yeah.
Chain beneath the altar, my loyal servant falters, torturing kinder to kindle the darkness and hinders the spindle of light from winning the fight. But there's no fight to win, cause this world is a balancing act of ecstasy and sin. Father Flanagan's failure shows through his shit-eating grin, as the mouth of the unwilling choir boy is treating his knobstick like a dog treats a chew toy. Ha!
Shit stains on the trial of the Lord. Oh yeah.
Once I got bored and stopped trying to intervene, my schedule cleared up but my soul won't come clean. Storms from my anger rain down on Denver of the thunder and lightning. I am the sender.
Stains on the trial of the Lord. Oh yeah.
I have more kissers than a worker, and more style than a drone. I shall leave the coveted chemical trails that always lead us home. So cease your skittish chirping, you are your brother's keeper and his clone.
Left, then right, then two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town.
So anyone see where we're going? I'm following that guy. Oh, who's that guy? I think his name is Ted. Hey, Ted, where are we going?
Over the cliff,
Really? Really?
over the cliff.
Left, then right, then two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town. Left, then right, and two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town.
Hey, Dad, do you have the latest reports?
Sir, we've lost over 100,000. There are another 4 proposals now, stamping feet everywhere. Jets of water and clouds of poison gas and kitchens where we stand. It's horrible. It's carnage.
It's war, I love it.
Left, then right, then two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town. Left, then right, and two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town. Left, then right, and two more lefts, two more rights, dance, marching to town.
Nano retainers make me more of a man. My mouth is full of remnants of aluminum cans.
You expect one thing, you get another. You expect shrimp, you get still plankton. You expect one thing, you get another. You want a D-bone, you get Danny Elfman.
In further news, if you want to hunt Ted Nugent for sport, fly, sail, or teleport to Dubai, where things like this have been legal since 1995.
I turned my father's pacemaker into a turntable. He beats his meat 6 times a week to old pin-ups of Betty Grable.
I'm the master of Muppets and the pastor of puppets. I'm much wetter in buckets. I wear glasses, but fuck
You
it.
expect one thing, get another. You expect New York. You get Cleveland. You expect one thing. You get another. You choose hope, but lots to loot with the dope.
And in further news, if you want a vial of Scott Baio's sperm, please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the pilots. We've been keeping him locked up underneath Pilot House since 1995.
And ants prefer their milk 3-to-1 over mites.
I think those are aphids.
A catastrophe at sea. Kill you and it killed me. And oh, the thing I find most unhappy, I never tasted from the coconut tree. No, I never tasted from the coconut tree. I never tasted from the coconut tree.
Yeah, it's controlled by every month. And termites take my house to rot. While I sit here, your savior, what? How dare you let him grow old? About $2.99, I can buy myself a gun. But later I find out that he is the fraud, and I met a man and his name was John, but he wasn't currently alive. I think he was dead. Well, he wasn't moving, so I just assumed he was dead.
My boss came back from finding blind spots. He said,
Let's get the band back together. It's all that we've got.
I said, 9 years have passed. No one cares about bands. Instead, we should build an insurrection with our own 2 hands. He said,
No one cares about insurrection. They're permanently numb in a state of disconnection, waiting for the next high, the next direction, the next sound bite from the latest election. Soon they'll have an interface to plug into the grid, to breed new generations of amazing cyborg kids with limbs that shapeshift, eyes that burn shit, targeted lasers, fingernails made of razors to shave their junk and troll for bear. Treat people like meat and they just don't care, cause the kids only want sex and death. They're the only 2 meaningful things left, cause the kids only want sex and death. They're the only 2 meaningful things left. This voice is an instrument, and this instrument is a voice. I can sing the words of the poets, I can sing the notes of my choice. This is not a recitation, my way can be victorious or sad. Dropping dildos over Denver, cause the Rocky Mountain way is better than the way we had. No one cares about revolution, they're programmed to be dumb and create pollution, absorb pollution, embrace institution, and simplify it until they find a final solution. But there's no such thing as a final solution. There's no such thing as a final solution. The universe provides complicated resistance, so they simplify themselves right out of existence.
containing the upright packages of 1,000 eyes ready to judge your every move, deciphering the decimal patterns of your belief system, accompanied by God. And God proceeds to make a collect call to your past, and your own inner child answers, and he says, "Who? God? Yeah? Well, what you gonna do about the rainforest?" Rainforest, you deaf-ass motherfucker! Yeah? Well, you invented the words and phrases. Explanation wanted. Answer denied. There is nothing universal. There is nothing complete. You are nothing but tattered fabric in a dust storm. The sand between your toes is your mother's love. The fungus, your familiar legacy. Explanation wanted. Extension for answer granted. But only for another 5 billion years. But after this time, if we don't hear from you, we're gonna exchange your protons with the negative patterns of dying moths. And we'll see if you can explain your own demise!
Welcome to the Interstellar Cosmonauts main directory. Please hold.
Cut myself with rusty blades just to see how long it takes for my jaw to lock. I take drugs that would kill your mom so I can bust these flows and bring you the rock. My eyes are closed, my lawlessness grows. Pretty soon I'm a mix of Al Capone and Pete Rose, or Don Corleone with a cellular phone, putting a fish in your bed when you think you're alone. Where's the gas station? I need a drink. Some premium and leather's just a thing to help me think. I use straddle technique over the bathroom sink when I impregnated your grandma at the roller rink, just like I learned from Cape Horn, but the child was stillborn. So we left it in a dumpster and we drank to mourn. Headed to Bolivia to Shackman Hyde. We were utterly prepared for a life of petty crime, but the pilots dared us to push ourselves, so we kidnapped Santa and we killed his elves. We burned the list so the girls and boys, both good and bad, get cheap Chinese toys. Merry Christmas, you sons of bitches. Merry Christmas, you son of a bitch. Your mama's 9 months pregnant and she's drunk in the ditch. But don't you dare call the cops, don't you dare snitch. We're gonna sell the kid to Satanists and make ourselves rich. They'll probably sacrifice him in the back of a Ford, cause they venerate the baby as the coming of the Lord. But maybe he'll grow up to nail them all to boards, like Rick Monday with a flag, or Napoleon and drag with their kingdom restored. Gloriously decorated, fully adored, in the hearts of the drones with stingers of gourd. Every piece of her flesh as a toxic reward. As they die, she will always be fresh. I love bacon and I love cheese. I've been eating Burger King since the 1970s. Now my love handles have multiple grips. If they fuck the folds, I can accommodate 14 cribs. The pilots dared us to push ourselves, so we kidnapped Santa and we killed his elves. We burned the list so the girls and boys, both good and bad, get cheap Chinese toys. Merry Christmas, you sons of bitches.
Dad was still a child. He took his vengeance on God. He found out all of the secrets and learned he was a fraud. Down in his daddy's basement, he collected some cotton and plant, plotting to control God and get inside his head. He
I'm sorry, Jehovah's not available right now. But he'll definitely get back to you sometime after the apocalypse. Would you like to leave a message? Oh, so you're the Ted he's been talking so much about. He said he wanted me to tell you to meet him at the swap meet, Sunday, 9 a.m. and bring the dog. Yes, he will be offering his unconditional surrender.
At the swap meet, Ted handed over the doll. Jehovah laughed and pointed, said, "Now I have them all." You silly little child, how can you trust your own God? Wasn't 52 card pickup the first game you learned to cards? Ha ha, you're a sucker. Now I have control. The rest of your life is worthless, 'cause now I own your soul.
How am I interchanging us?
My toenails scare me, but I hide them in shoes. You won't be languishing alone in a pool of your own drippings for very long.
In a pool of your own drippings for very long, my love.
'Cause someone's gonna set you on
Someone's
fire.
gonna set you on
Yes,
fire.
someone wants to be that
Someone
cruel.
wants to be that cruel.
She's made out of babies and froths with rabies. There is no Dana, only Zool.
Attention all drones, your fur is rejecting you, and you will soon be dead. Do not be alarmed, do not cease working, your queen loves you very much.
Your skin crawled into your enemy's house and laid his wife in a manner which she will never forget, and neither one of you will ever be the same. From now on, you will forget what you know. You won't even remember your own middle name. There is no Dana, only Zool.
Attention all drones, remember we are bees, not Daleks. Stop saying exterminate, exterminate, you're driving your queen batshit.
The tapeworm is eating your clothes, and your memory is lacking a childhood. Toilet paper is tired of taking your shit. The meaning of life is a paper clip. No more bathroom breaks. You can shit in your hand and pass it down to Hank at the end of the aisle. Back in my day, we used to eat the shit, not pass it around like coins in church.
Your entire lives will be spent in service to the hive. 1 million flowers, puke into a paper jar.
The hexagons are driving me insane. The severed throat of the duck laughs at all my failures. He mocks me. So I wrap twine around my spine, and I break your neck to make things just fine.
Or was that neck mine? There is no Dana, only Zool.
It's the feeling God experience in the emergency room.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I shatter inside my head, 'cause I got find.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the God experience in the emergency room.
2, 3, 4. This song is electronic, 'cause I've been hooked on phonics ever since Snoop D-O-double-G introduced suburban white boys to the chronic. This song is quite generic. Usually I create my own beats. I sequester here in front of the computer when I should be out rioting in the streets. 'Cause most humans are stupid and insane. They get nothing out of me but avoidance and disdain. Balanced by the true light hardwired in my brain. Though I'm an advocate for ascendance, I'm much more into pain. Our rant is electronic, so we can send it through the world networks. You can rock our records in Ohio or Japan, even Washington, D.C., even those jerks. We are ascended masters. That's what's printed on our driver's licenses. Though most of us won't drive vehicles smaller than planets, and we're here on vacation. We don't want to rule you, damn it. But if you force our hand, we'll unleash a rain of terrible joy across this land. And when everyone you know and love ascends, you'll understand that you're the dumb asshole they keep coming back to save, man. We are now non-violent, 'cause robots killing our stead. We eat only processed foods and masturbate to airbrush nudes. We are now silent, 'cause soldiers sleep in our beds. We eat only plastic rations and all the cake mix we've been stashing. 2, 3, 4.
Suicide cops are on TV. They live a life of luxury, and although they're gunned down frequently, I know that is the life for me.
We are now silent, 'cause our mouths are full of government panties. We eat only government panties, now that plants and chickens are dead. We are now non-violent, 'cause the good drugs keep us high. We eat only TV dinners, endorsed by the pilots. Dare me to die!
Suicide cops are on the streets. They drive tin cans and want the beats, and often get crushed under robot feet. The children yell hooray for the bounty of meat.
It's time for the solo!
But we don't do solos. Well, maybe we can come up with some kind of filler.
Filler!
Holy shit! Look out for that robot!
Suicide cops are on TV, endorsed by TPDMTV, a fully owned subsidiary of Mrs. Schwebley's LLC. Tune in each week to KPLT. It's channel 37 on your analog TV. I know they changed that shit last February, but the audio is clear and there's some fuss you can see.
It's impossible to find your shoes when the floor is cold. It's impossible to shower with hungry, glowing mold. Bomb the shower for half an hour. Radioactive rats absorb the blast. He'll try to squirm away, but you can track him with a Geiger counter. Save your snot rockets, children. If they absorb enough gamma rays, they can be your animated friends.
Every time of day is 7:30, and our robot mother cries until dawn. Angry are the pieces of the shattered golem. They're blocking your sewers as you speak. The surgery was a success. That's what the Undertaker told me. But he still picked my pocket and kicked dirt in my eye.
We live forever because we eat the tree of life. and we are so incredibly bored. We wish that we could die and go to heaven and eat the flesh of an invented lord. We wish we could incarnate and be human and fuck drunk truckers in the back of a Ford. We wish we could incarnate as He-Man and sell Grayskull out to the evil horde. We sluice the nugget of wisdom to destroy the precious gold. And in the paraphrased words of a disgraced pederast, we hope you die before you grow old. As for us, we'll live forever in one or another of our multiple forms. As for those of you who will serve us through the Blitz, first come the magnesium chains, then we'll grow your wrists. The bank owes you $1 million, and there's no used condoms in your purse. My food stamps are paying for college, for all of the unwed teens. My ass is vacuuming up the farts, and I'm puking up refried beans. My bra is full of panthers, and all of the turkeys are dead. I sleep outside in a pile of tarps. Now the Sasquatch stole my bed. Snails are passing my car. Flies are eating the spiders. Jesus is secreting acidic digestives on his internet service providers. The gas stations only have firewood, and the restaurants have nothing to eat. And Carl Johnson is busy helping little old ladies to safely cross the street. Time is moving quite backwards, and the barflies are puking up beer. The lipstick lesbians are trolling for men, and the steel workers all turn queer. We get our kicks from licking stamps, and no one can outrun the cops like Gramps. Even though he's 110, his cock is veiny and hard, and he wants to be a special friend. Grandma was born without varicose veins. Grandma's favorite album was Alien Lanes. Grandma liked to fuck a lot more than fight. Grandma always thought Spike Lee was light. Grandma busts her grandchildren and turns them into feelings. Someday she'll be arrested, but she'll get out on her appeals. Grandma always goes to church and very rarely kneels. Grandma will not Texas things, will have sex with eels. Grandma will do any drug if she likes how it feels. Grandma likes to masturbate in front of Meals on Wheels. When she has sex with Grandma, she pretends it's total peel. Grandma likes to masturbate, but prefers the nicotine. Grandma likes to eat her skin, she never lets them heal. TV is descriptive, but the silver isn't real, and she takes them undebated with a questionable zeal. She never stops to watch them, cause her TV is steal. Now let's put some bitches to sleep with another yellow pill so we can copy her handwriting with ourselves into our will and kill, 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 kill.
life into a form of food. It's an underground visual interlude with bits and pieces of roadkill flies. They hope you are not part of the lies told to the children with pockets on their chest, or studio style, just like all the rest.
Excuse me, ma'am. You cannot open a portal to hell within 30 feet of the entrance of this building. Yeah, well, the law just came into effect. Maybe you didn't read about it. But you're going to have to move along. We got other customers waiting in line.
Hey, I want to be a pilot. I want glamour and adventure. I want to be a pilot. I want free medical and dentures.
Lady, get in line.
I want to be a pilot. I want to be drunk and quiet. The book I turn K beats and sucker to death. I promise I'll be silent. I want to be a pilot, but I'm telling you twice that I'm not down for human sacrifice.
ain't got swamps this far south. Just a hot summer night and a warm open mouth. Just down the road at the whole estate, they're serving up babies on dinner plates. Ooh. Tennessee winds like a rolling stone in a great northern zone, just a slave shack room. Strung out on sugar cane,
Southern Belle
in Southern
Nation.
Belle Nation.
Strung out on sugar cane, Southern Belle Nation.
Break 21 mirrors and you'll save your soul. Break only 7, there's a deep, deep hole for you.
You will exit this world beneath the banana tree at dawn.
All I got in this world's a 2-string guitar, but them 2 biscuits won't get me too far.